Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fresh Baked Disney. We're here at Harbor Boulevard in Anaheim. Harbor Boulevard being where Disneyland is located, technically 1313 Harbor Boulevard. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, Duke Dave, why are we on Harbor Boulevard? Are you trying to pull a fast one on us? This is not Disneyland. I call shenanigans. Well, trust me, shenanigans are not in order for today. Last week I had kind of a fun time showing you guys what the park looks like from outside the park, from the Mickey and Friends parking structure, so I thought I'd do something similar to that today. I parked at Toy Story today, but I walked it in instead of taking the bus, so I can show you this. This here is the corner of Harbor and Disney Way, and this is the former main entrance to Disneyland. This is where everybody came in. They had only one way into Disneyland, and this was it. And today, the Toy Story buses still come in this way. You can see here, they're coming in right now. So in fact, up until just a few years ago, they even used to still have the giant marquee. You remember the old marquee from back in the day, the famous one with the Disneyland letters on it? So yeah, the famous Disneyland sign, the marquee sign, was right out here on Harbor Boulevard, right in front here. And this was the main entrance, and you would drive in here and then turn left and go that way. We'll go take a look down there in a second. From here you can see quite a bit of DCA actually. That's the Aladdin show building right there. We'll be going to that later. We'll get you a reverse view of that. Then you got Tower of Terror. And then if we back up just a little bit, you can see the Matterhorn and the monorail track that... Hello, bus. From there you can see the monorail track and the Matterhorn. Yeah, so that's fun. So we've crossed the street. Marquee sign would be here. You come in, you would turn left right here, and right now some of you are nodding. Some of you folks that are, 40 plus are nodding and thinking, oh yeah, I remember that. You'd make that left turn into a giant, expansive parking lot. And that's why we can see so much of DCA right now from here, Tower of Terror and the Aladdin show building, is because this was built on the old parking lot, the original parking lot. Cars would come in here, they go down this way, and then you make that right turn in there, and that's when you would turn right and a little further right, and the parking lot would be revealed to you there, and you would park wherever and grab one of those old school trams on the way in. So coming in from Harbor Boulevard, we are now into the area where the Toy Story buses drop you off and where all manner of buses drop you off. It's the main entrance for walk-ins, and all this parking lot everywhere. That's DCA right there. That's actually the Hollywood back lot. Just on the other side of that is where you'd see the Mad Tea Party. That's where we were last week. And finally the Esplanade, also parking lot. Downtown Disney parking lot. Right about in front of the monorail track here is where you could have even driven up and dropped somebody off, I believe. At least back in the very early days in the 50s. I'm sure at some point they stopped doing that, but I've seen photos of cars just parked right in front of the turnstiles right here. And then right behind us is DCA, and that's where we're going first this morning. And here we are, DCA. It's Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Yesterday I wrote on our Facebook page that I had been feeling really sick the last couple days. It was pretty scary there for a while. As recently as Thursday, I was in bad shape. But I made a miraculous recovery on Friday, and I'm feeling even better today. And I'm here to bring you guys another great episode of Fresh Baked Disney. I'm so looking forward to this. Did you guys know that you're watching the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily? Right here, the very best Disneyland videos on the net. So here's something fun. We're going to show you Hollywood Studios back here, the back lot, and compare it today, during the morning hours, to what it was like for the Mad Tea Party last weekend. So you guys remember, this is where the Tweedledee and Tweedledum were doing the little intro, being hilarious, and then the smoke would come down right here, and be just masses of people everywhere. Here's the stage where the band was playing. You can even see they're projecting some of the live performances onto the screen back here. It looks great at night. It really does, and it's a good party. Except during the day, for the other, however many 12 hours of the day, it's just awkward and weird. I mean, look at all the lighting effects and all this stuff. You can see it it's just too exposed, and it does not fit. Like, look, there's Mike and Sully. Look at that. Look at that facade of that building. It's closed again, by the way. What a shocker. I don't know why they can't keep this ride open. It's not like it's a complicated ride, right? Dark rides don't go down. Fresh Baked, help me out on that. I need an insider. Email me privately. You don't have to tell me who you are, and I won't quote you. I don't even, I may not even repeat it, but I would just like to know why. What are they doing to Mike and Sully? Why is this ride closed all the time? It's a dark ride. It's not a complicated ride, you guys. It's not a complicated ride. Yeah, so there's the Drink Me station where you can get the glow-in-the-dark ice cubes that I had to buy for my son. And there's the stage where they do the dance shows and that weird spinning square trapeze thing that we saw last weekend. It just makes it, without all the people here, without the shows going on, it makes it feel more empty. It makes it feel more barren. You feel like you're missing something, like it just doesn't belong, especially when you juxtapose that with Monsters Inc. or the Muppet Vision Theater back there. God, I wish there was just another way. I wish we could just put it somewhere else, right? But you know, it's funny because the more I think about it, I feel like I'm just being bitchy because the land sucked before it anyway. The Hollywood backlot was bad. The Monsters Inc. show, or what was before that, the limo ride, was terrible. And the Muppet Vision show is not great. Matter of fact, the pre-show is better than the actual show. So the land before this stunk anyway. So they basically made bad batter, which, you know, I don't know why I'm complaining. But look, you guys see Sully? It's Monsters University Sully.
I think he's probably my favorite character.
That's a big boy right there. Right now, the little blooper reel for you. I'm getting run over almost by cars all over the place. I'm trying to do an intro here, folks.